We know that Jesus is a real human being, a genuine member of the human race, because we saw in verse 4 that God desires that all human beings, the plural anthropos is being used there in verse 4. And we also see it in verse 5, that the one God has a mediator between the one God and human beings, also anthropos, and then Jesus himself is then described as an anthropos, as a human being. So God wants all human beings to be saved. And so how does he save it? Not by allowing himself to die, not by leaving heaven and becoming human. No, by having someone distinguished from the one God, namely Jesus Christ, who is a human being just as much as the human beings that Jesus himself is going to save. The very same word to describe humanity in verse 4, and also the human beings that Jesus is saving in verse 5 is used to describe Jesus himself in verse 5. He is the man Messiah Jesus. It's not impersonal human nature, and the description of Jesus is not qualified in any way to suggest that Jesus is a divine person who is also human.